Hi, I'm Jeni DelPozo, and this is your long and lean workout. So this is all just to kind of lengthen out that body, still strengthen it, but get a lot of length and flexibility into your body. So come to one side of your mat. We start with a little pike to plank. Reach the arms up overhead. Reach a little taller. And then round yourself up and over. You walk out to a plank and hold. Then lift the hips up, downward dog. Pedal through those legs a little and get that lovely stretch there. And then come back into your plank, really articulating through your spine. And then right back up to that downward dog. Let all the pops and cracks happen in your body, especially if it's the first time you're moving today. And then back into that plank. And again, back up. Hopefully those heels are reaching down like a little further each time you're coming back to that downward dog position. And plank. And one more. Pike those hips up. Pedal through those legs. Now stay in your downward dog. Bring one of your legs forward into a nice little lunge here. And then whatever leg is forward, opposite hand goes down onto the mat. Leg that's forward, that arm's gonna reach up towards the ceiling. Take a lovely little twist there. And come back down. And then from there, we straighten out both of those legs, trying to square off your hips as much as you can. Don't worry about going too far. I want you to just really worry about squaring off the hips. So the right hip's pulling back if that leg's in front, and the opposite it's pulling forward. And then you come back into that lunge, twist and open up again, and come back down. Stretch it out one more time. Yeah. And then walk the front leg back. Find that downward dog, pedal through those legs again. And then the other leg goes forward. Just live in that for a second. See what it feels like versus the first side, right? Opposite hand goes down. Same hand twists up. And bring it back down. Straighten out those legs. This is my tighter side. So I really want to breathe into this side. And back down to that lunge. Twist and open it back up. Ah, it feels good. And back down. Straighten it out one more time. And then both legs get to come back. Just pedal it out one more time in that downward dog. Drop the knees down, and then take a seat onto your mats. Round all the way down. We're gonna do the 100. Now today in the 100, your legs get to stay down. So it's heels together, toes apart still. Reach the arms up, curl your head and chest up, and your hands will end up right by your hips. And then from there, we pump up and down. So you're gonna inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I love doing the 100 this way because it lets me turn off my hip flexors completely because my legs are no longer in flexion, like up, right? The quads get to relax. And I'm pressing my heels down so much into the mat that I feel my hamstrings getting a nice little lift there, a little oomph. And it also is really hard to curl up in this position. So lots of work happening. 2 more sets. Last one. And lower it down. Arms reach up. We do the roll up. So flex through those feet. The legs are now parallel and together. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Exhale, round all the way towards those toes. And today, reach all the way forward. Stretch it out. Pedal through those knees a little. And then round all the way back down. And again, round it on up. Up and over. Still feeling the abs. Even though we're reaching forward and getting a nice stretch today, still feel the abs pulling in. And that's going to help open up the low back a little bit more too. And then round it back down. And one more. Let that head hang heavy. And round all the way back down. And then from there, center yourselves back off on your mats. Hug one leg in, extend the other leg long into the mat. And then reach it up towards the ceiling. So this is your single leg circle. You point through the top foot, flex through the bottom, okay? If that throws you off too much, do one or the other. I won't get mad at you. From here, hands get to come down by your sides. You'll turn out that top leg a little bit. Then from there, you circle across the body and up. Circle, up. Now the hips are staying nice and still. Tons of core work happening here without the crunches. One more. Reverse it. Out and up. Circle it. Up. Circle. Up. Two more. Circle. Up. Last one. Circle it. And up. Hold it there. Your hands get to go onto your thigh. This is called tree. Reach the leg a little forward so it makes it a little easier to get up, okay? I promise you'll want to do that. From here, you walk all the way up that leg. You hold it on the top. Sit up tall. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. One more. Get that flex. Lift that chest up and point. And then walk all the way back down. And again, we walk it all the way up. Get that lift. Flex. Point. Keep trying to pull that leg closer. Last one. And then walk it all the way back down. Last one. Maybe you barely use those arms to get all the way up. Sit up tall. Flex it. And round it all the way back down. Hug it in. Switch it up. Other side. Lengthen it up towards the ceiling. Get that little stretch behind that leg before we get started. Pointing through the top, flexing through the bottom. Turn it out. Circle it across. Up. My abs are holding onto this leg as it does these circles. One more. Reverse it. Out. Cross. Up. Try to relax the shoulders as much as you can. Two more. Last one. Hold it up there. Reach it forward. Hands on. Tree. Walk all the way up. Sitting up tall. Flex. Points. Lift that heart. Use those arms. And walk it all the way back down. And again. It's one of those things where you're like, oh, we have to stretch it out. Yes, we do. But you'll feel so much better afterwards that you'll be like loving to do this, dying to do this work where you get to lift and get to lengthen and tone it at the same time. Yep. And then walk it all the way back down. Hug those legs in. Rock it side to side a little bit. All right. From here, we do the ab series. So still getting in that core, right? I love getting this ab series in almost on all of these workouts for you because they do the trick. Hug those knees and curl it up. Single leg stretch. Hug one leg in, extend it out, and switch it. And then since we're working long and lean today, really think about reaching that leg long, the leg that's reaching out. Get as much length as you can, of course, without locking into the joints. Go for two. Last set. One. Hug it in. Double leg stretch. Inhale, reach everything away. Exhale, circle it around and in. Reach. In. Reach it. And in. Two more here. Reach. Last one. Hug it in, rest it down, give the neck a little break. That body is getting nice and lengthened out today. And let's go for the scissors. So curl it back up, legs up, walk up as high as you can onto one leg, other leg it's to lower down. Give it a nice little pull, pull, switch it. Pull, 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 pull. Think about that hamstring really getting to stretch out here. Pull, 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 pull. 2 more, 2. Last set, 1 and 1. And bring it down for a second. Your hands get to go behind the head. Curl it back up. Legs up towards the ceiling, heels together, toes apart. Lower lift. We go down 3, 2, 1. Lift up and 1. Again, 3, 2, 1. Up. Feel that core trying to pull in. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Up. Last one. 3, 2, 1. And up. Bend it in. Rest it down. And then from here, for your crisscross this time, the legs are going to stay kind of at this tabletop, and then you reach one leg out. So it's pretty much your foot hits where your calf is. And then from there, we twist. And then we switch it. So you're not pulling in that leg that's closest towards you very far. And feel how much more work it is to try to curl up and wrap. You'll feel a big difference in that core. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1 more set. 1, 1. Bring it down. Shake it side to side. Okay, hug onto your shins. Get a little momentum and rock yourselves up. And then from there, spine stretch forward. So we sit up nice and tall, almost kind of like lift that booty up a little bit, right? And feel the low back trying to lift up as tall as it can here. Then from there, the arms reach out in front of you. Inhale, grow even taller. And then exhale, chin towards your chest. You round it up and over, shoulders go down as you're reaching forward. And then for you today, walk it out, give it a stretch here. So I'm holding onto the balls of my feet and reaching my chest between my shins, thinking of that work there. And then you round it all the way back up, stacking that spine. And again, up and over, getting that core. And then grab onto those feet, reach that chest forward. And back up. And last one. Up and over, grabbing on, shoulders back. And come all the way back up and lower that down. Shake that out a little bit. And then from there, we're going to flip on over and you're going to come down for your swan. So lie on the stomach, bring the legs hip width apart today, and then your hands will be right by your chest. And then from there, you're going to reach the chest forward to lift up and lower it back down. And again, reach and lift it and lower. 2 more, getting that core to open up, those hip flexors get a nice stretch, and then your back is working too. Last one. And lower it down. Sit back into a little child's pose. And then tuck the toes. Come on up to your downward dog again. And maybe that feels a little bit more open than when we started. And then float one leg up. So you're going to float one leg up. Open up the hip. Get that stretch in there. Trying to still square off your chest as much as you can. Circle that top leg around a few times one direction. And then reverse that circle. And then you get to bring that foot down. Pedal through that again. And then other side. Float the opposite leg up. Open up the hip. And then circle it around. And reverse it. Bring it back down. Pedal through that again. And then come back down to your mat. And then keeping that length going, we're gonna stay on the forearm today and do your side kick series. So those legs are stacked, you're on your forearm. Of course, if this is too much on your neck or in your shoulders, you come all the way down and rest all the way down if you need to. From here, you're gonna lift the top leg up, and then we're just gonna lift it straight up and down. Lift up and down. So being on the forearm makes you have to work a little harder into that core. So you're gonna feel those obliques again, kicking in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You bend it in, let the foot rest down, and then you can even rest down for a second. Then from there, we open it up and close. You open and close. So the glute is lifting that up. Open, close. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Then from there, we're gonna lift it up a little bit. We kick it forward, bend it in, kick it back, bend it in. Forward, back. Keeping that hip height. Go for 3, 2, last set. 1, 1, bring it back, we circle, circle. Again, press up out of that forearm so you're not sinking for 4, for 3, 2, 1, reverse it. 8, whew, yep. All that length, all that work still. 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Yes. Okay, we go to that second side. So you get to prop back up on that forearm, legs a little forward, hand onto the hip, abs in and up. Point through that foot, we lift it up. And you're thinking here, getting that length as much as you can out of that side. Lift, up, 4, 3, 2, 1. You bend it in, let it rest down. Then you use that glute to open up that leg and close it. Open and close. Looks simple. Looks like, all right, I can do that one. I got this one in the bag. But I want you to think it's that glute trying to turn on. So try to open it as wide as you can without letting the hip roll back, right? Open. 3 more. 3. And 2. Last one. Hold it hip height. We reach it forward, bend, back, bend, reach. Still feeling that core. Have to hold on to all of this too. Getting that length through the top of your head, all the way to that heel. 3 more, you're almost done. 2, you're almost done. Last one, reach, bring it down. We circle right here. Keep reaching here. 4, lifting up. 3, 2, reverse it. There it is. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Yes, you get to lie onto your back. We stretch it out to finish. So figure 4. So start with the first leg you did. It's not as mad at you right now. It's not like screaming at you, what did you just do to me? So hug it in, flex through that foot, little figure 4 here. Honestly, after all that work, you might not even need to pull in the legs. So I'm just gonna stay right here and just kind of press away a little bit. And then just rock that side to side a little bit. It feels good to kind of just see again where this feels best to stretch it out. And then bring that down, other side. Ugh, this side's still mad. It's like, what did you just do? So just go slow. You might not have to press as hard on this side, and that's great, that's okay. All that length, again, that we did throughout each exercise. Not too many stretches needed at the end of this. Never gonna get mad at you if you do more stretches though, let's be honest. Hug it in, rock it side to side a little there. And then rock yourselves up. Pat yourself on the back for that one. Nice and long and lean now. Nice job.